Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. I hope I find you all really well. Now, if you've been watching my videos or this channel for long enough, been doing it for about a year, and I have made loads of videos bigging up the L4 area. I made a video about a year ago saying L4 is the heartbeat of Liverpool because the two stadiums are there, but also because County Road had a lot of empty shops, and I thought it was really important that people came down and opened up businesses to keep it vibrant. Now, over the last 6 years, lots of businesses have opened up, and there's lots of new businesses opening up, and I want to showcase one in particular that's going to be really interesting to all you boys that fish in Stanley Park. Yes, I walk in Stanley Park twice a day, and especially in the summer, I know the park is packed full of people that do fishing, yet I've never seen a fishing tackle shop anywhere around here. But here's the thing, I've come to showcase you a brand new business here on County Road, which is called Pete's Tackle Box. Well, as you can see, it's next to the Go Local. It's right opposite the B&M, bang on County Road, and the Royal Oak is just on that corner. So I've got a special surprise for you. So I've got Dan in there that's going to tell me all about the shop, what they're selling, and what you guys can come in and get in here. So it's on 20 County Road, all right, Pete's Tackle Box, and all your information, phone numbers and everything's here. It's open Tuesday to Thursday, Friday to Saturday, even on Sunday. How lucky are you? So let's go in, have a little conversation with Dan and find out what the shop is all about. Afternoon.
Are you okay?
How are you, Dan? You okay?
How are you?
Yeah, really good. So everyone, this is Dan, so he works here, and they've got backgrounds in both coarse fishing, correct?
Yep.
And they've got backgrounds in sea fishing as well. I know there's a lot of fishing, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
There's loads of fishing going on, but I've never seen a fishing tackle shop, and that's why I thought I'd come down, have a look, speak to you,
Yeah.
see what you're doing. How comes you opened up on County Road? So
Yeah.
is there a reason you opened up on County Road?
We went up and down County Road a few times, and we had a look, obviously, to see what was missing.
Yeah.
And obviously, me and my friend, we both fished for at least 22 years now, since we were kids.
Yeah.
And obviously, we noticed that you've got the likes of Walton Park at the top, you've got Stanley Park, you've got Newsham.
Yeah.
And it's something we've always loved doing.
Yeah.
So it's great to get away, just chill on the bank,
Yeah.
and then obviously be able to just listen to peace and quiet.
You said that you do coarse fishing.
I do coarse fishing, my friend does, he's more sea fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, he does coarse fishing with us as well, but
Yeah.
sea fishing, he's got a lot more knowledge of than what I have.
So I wanted to ask you what is it, the difference, and do you need different tackle, and do you have it all set up here and stuff?
Yeah, we have everything here. So we have everything from your end tackle, from your rigs to your weights to your floats,
Right.
for all different types of fishing. So your float fishing, method feeder fishing, ledger fishing. And then obviously we go into the sea fishing range where you've got all your different types of sea fishing rigs as well.
Yeah. I'm listening like I know what you're talking about. I have no idea, right? So what we'll do is we will go around and we'll look at all your stock. So I know that a lot of lads fish in Stanley Park, and I know they're going far out, 2-3 miles for their...
Yeah, they're going up to like the likes of Taskers and stuff, where they're having to travel either by taxi or obviously trying to lift up there.
There you go. Now this is here. This kind of serves 3 parks, as you mentioned, and this is the closest one in Stanley Park. All right, so let's have a look. Show us around about everything you've got. Dan's going to show you around. So what you got here, Dan?
So here you've got all like your on the bank range. So you've got all like your boilie grinders, your scales. You've got your cutlery sets. You've even got your down to your frying pans and your burners as well. Yeah, so overnight, so you can have obviously make your teas.
Yeah.
You've got all likes in these. You've got full, basically your kitchen set for on the bank.
Okay, perfect.
Then over here you've got all your tackle boxes, so to store all your equipment. Everything from your floats, your hooks, to your weights. You've even got your rod sleeves for your rods as well to protect them.
What exactly is that?
So this will go round your rod, so when you're packing down or if you're wanting to travel with your rods, you've got something to protect the outer layer of your rods itself. Again, you've got all your different rod sleeves and your bigger sizes, your smaller ones. These are the 3 rod sleeves, so you can get 3 rods potentially in them, whereas these are only your single rods.
Okay.
You've got the likes of your spider rod pods, and obviously your extra large bags as well.
What is spider rod?
So a spider rod pod. So it's just the way it comes out. So you've got like the spider effect with the leg. So this holds 3 rods. So just like we've got in the centre there, that's how they set up. And then as you move along, you've got all, starting off with all your baits. So you've got everything from your flavoured sweet corn to your flavoured luncheon meat, hemp seed, and then all your oils for your attractions.
So I've seen hemp seed pop up twice in your shop. Why is hemp seed a thing? Do they?
Yeah, so it acts like a particle. So whenever you're chucking it into either your lakes or you're using it with any kind of like spod mix that you've got, what it does is it brings your fish into that area of where you're baiting up.
Right.
It just acts like it's an attraction.
Right. So when I saw these garlic sausage spicy chorizo, it made my mouth water a little bit. I assume it's not for human consumption. And also
Yeah. So with the different flavours, you get your different attractions.
Yeah.
So each of the flavours releases oils. Basically, it just brings the fish into that area where you're fishing. You know, you've got some fish that could like something sweet. You've got some fish that like the spicy. So it varies. It's a little bit like humans. We either like sweet or we like spicy.
I also noticed you've got like these massive.
Yeah, the big tub. So again, these different styles of mix.
Yeah.
So you've got like your micro pellets again for attraction for your swims and your feeds. Everything down to boilie crushers to your bag and boat mix. So we do it's like a PVA bag system,
Right.
where you can put your hook and your weight into the bag itself.
Right.
Tie the bag up with all the bait that's you've got in there. You can put it into the bag. Then when you cast out, you've got a big layer of bait that's lying on the lake bed, which then the fish obviously home in. Your bait's there on the hook ready, and the fish will take it safe from it.
What are these ground bait?
So this is ground bait, yeah. So these are all your different like ground bait mixes. So what you'll do is you'll stick it into one of your big tubs. You can add anything from maize to hemp seed to all your different pellets.
Right.
Add a bit of water to it, and what it does then is you can form it into a ball,
Right.
and then potentially obviously use it on a method feeder itself. And then when you cast out, you've got your layer of baits.
Right, okay. So now I'm looking at these things.
Yeah.
They look like jams. What's going on?
See these are your different liquids.
Okay.
So again, it's for all about attraction.
Right.
You want the fish to come into the swim itself, so you can add the likes of these in with all your method mix, or your margin mix, your pellets. Right. So again, it's flavours, and it's releasing all the oils into the water itself, to then potentially bring the fish into where you're fishing itself. These are quite famous on TikTok.
Okay.
They started off very small in their back garden shed,
Right.
and now they're basically worldwide now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so it was just
Parker baits.
Parker baits, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of places are now stocking Parker baits.
Right, okay. So I noticed that you've got some jars down there as well.
Yeah, so these are their big tubs that they do. So they do chili hemp.
Chili hemp.
Yeah, so it'll be the hemp in chili oil. You've got your tiger nuts, your roasted tiger nuts. You've got your maize, which they do probably one of the best maize on the market.
Okay.
And then obviously you've got the likes of your different particles. So it's all to do with attraction when it comes to fishing.
Right.
You want to try and attract the bigger fish into your swim.
Okay. So what we've got here then?
So this is Bailey's Baits. So this is independent family owned business. They're from down south.
Okay.
We are one of 2 stockists, or we were one of 2 stockists. We were there first in the country.
Nice. Okay.
So we were the first people to stock their bait in store. They've done a lot of online.
Right.
All their baits are all freshly made
Can I just,
on the dailies.
Have a look at one of them pink ones?
Yeah.
There you go. So where exactly do you put this? I don't know.
So what you'll do is you'll put it on a hair rig. So you'll put a baiting needle through the centre. You'll bring obviously your line through the centre of the bait itself.
Yeah.
Put a little stopper on it, and then it'll just sit. And I think that with them ones, they are the pop-ups, so they'll sit just above your lake bed.
Right, okay.
And then obviously just below you've got wafters as well. So again, they sit quite slow, but then they'll move side to side rather than the water, whereas they'll stay straight.
Yeah. So the things at the bottom, is that similar to that?
That's similar to that stuff, yeah. So that's bag mix. So you've got all your different bag mixes with different flavourings. So the Apex, it smells quite like a chili bacon, like Frazzles. Very popular around here at the minute, Stanley Park as well. Apex, a lot of them are using Apex there. And then you've got the likes of your big syrups, which again is like the liquids from the other range. So it's all about attraction. It's all these little things are used to attract the fish to your swim. You got the likes of the Venom, which leaves a big...
Venom?
Yeah, it's called Venom. It leaves a big green cloudy smoke in the water. And then you can see all the fish coming into your swim when you're using that stuff.
So, guys, so far, you're listening to all this. I know more about fishing than I've known my whole life just from this little section. So, do you use this stuff? Have you been to this shop before? Do you know about these products? Do let me know in the comments, all right? Sorry, Dan. Yes, carry on.
Yeah, so moving on, we've got your different size nets. Obviously, this is when you've got your fish on, you'll be able to land it safely, bring it in, unhook the fish, put it back once you've unhooked it. You've got all your different size weights.
Okay,
so we do clips, everything's inline.
Right.
So basically, on the clips, you'll have on the end of your end tackle, you'll clip it onto a little hook that you've got on your line, and it'll just sit on free motion.
Okay.
So whenever you cast in, obviously the weight takes your line out further, and then it'll sit flat on the bottom of the bed.
These are all different weights.
So so we do everything from 2.5 ounce to 3 ounce to 1.5 to 1s. So they're all different ranges. You've got then your buzz bars for when you're ledger fishing itself, so you can put your bite alarms on there.
Okay.
So they're used as indicators. And then you've got the likes of your seat boxes. And then all your cradles for when you catch your fish, you can safely put it into the cradle.
Is that for weighing it?
No. So the cradle, what it'll do is you'll be able to put the cradle on the ground, put the fish into the cradle, unhook it safely, be able to obviously take your picture with the fish, and then be able to put it back safely as well. You've got all your different types of freezer baits. So at the top here, you've got all your boilies.
Sticky manila.
Yeah, so it's like coconutty.
Okay.
So it smells a bit like coconuts, and then you've got the likes of your krill and stuff. So they're all your freezer range. So obviously you take them out the day before, or you can take them out on the day. It just makes them last a little bit longer than what your shelf life would.
Okay.
And then we move on to, we've got our particle mixes, which we use a local lad from
Scouse Growler, was it?
Scouse Growlers, yeah.
One of the packets. This is his hemp mix. I know this was a
So that's his nut and particle mix.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Let me know. Do you know this? He's a Scouse Growler, but apparently this stuff is really good, and they stock it right here. You know, local businesses supporting local people, which is really important. So tell us a bit more about that hemp mix thing, because I noticed hemp seems to be on the scene.
So hemp it's more attraction than anything because of how small it is and the particles that you can get from it. You get a lot of oil from hemp as well.
Okay.
So it's whenever you're throwing it into your lake or whenever you're using hemp, you notice that a lot of fish will be attracted to it because it's a natural as well.
I've noticed you've got actual fish like a fishmonger down there.
Yeah, so these are all your sea fishing baits.
Right, okay.
So you've got everything from your squid, your frozen squid.
Right, look at that, lads. Ooh, have a look at that. Okay.
To all your sand eels.
Right, okay. So sand eels, if anyone needs them, anyone wants them, you know where to come. Oh wow.
Everything, so mackerels.
Okay, let's have a look at that. Look, we've got full-on mackerel for all you big fisher people.
And then you've got peeler crabs as well.
Right, so we've got peeler crabs here. Right. Really and truly, what a shot, man. You know, we've got it all going on and we're just not even halfway through. What's all this stuff then?
So this is all, this is the OMC range, which is by a famous fisherman called Ali Hamidi.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So he owns One More Cast. So these do everything from your end tackle to your all-in-ones. So instead of having to sit there and make up your own rigs, he's got the full system made out. So you literally just attach your line and away you go. So he's got the full systems going on there. He's got everything from your different sizes of hooks, to your Loctites, all to your PVAs. You've got obviously your line as well. You've got your rig readies, and then you've got your tackle boxes. And then he does his own range of baits as well. So he's got a paella, which is a spicy. You've got paella gravy. Yeah. So again, that's an attraction bait, but you can smell the spice coming from it.
Right, it actually smells like human food, and I know I smelled, what was the one that tasted like cookies and cream?
So
smelled like, no, I didn't taste it.
It's the ice cream nutty sauce.
Yeah, could you just open that for me for a second?
Smells a little bit like, I'd say bueno.
Even if you're not into fishing, just to come and smell this is worth popping into the shop, just letting you know, yeah? So that is that geezer Ali Hamidi?
Yeah, Ali Hamidi, that's the OMC's One More Cast.
Right, okay. So all this stuff is here, lads. If you want anything, lads and ladettes, I should say, girls and boys, it's all here, okay?
As we move on along, this is where our sea fishing rigs are. So you've got everything from your 1 down, 1 up, 2 down, 2 ups, pulleys, to your bait elastic, your measuring tools, your knives to cut your bait into pieces. You've got your bait and needle as well for the likes of your ragworm, which can get quite slippery and messy. So instead of having to sit there and worry about trying to get it on your hook, you've got your bait and needle there ready to go to put it on. And then if you've got all the likes of your feathers for your mackerels and stuff. So obviously bring your mackerel for your mackerel. Mackerel. So mackerel.
Mackerel, right?
Yeah, mackerel go for a lot for the feathers. Yeah, okay. They will try and home in on the feathers more than they would on a bit of bait. Okay. And then again, we've got a brand called CB Carp Tackle, which is another local lad.
CB Carp Tackle.
Yeah. So he does a lot of his own stuff. He does everything from the likes of your swivels down to your leg clips, all different colours as well. And he does his own designs and everything for all of his packaging. Right. So he's from around Liverpool himself.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Doing good stuff.
And then you move on to your ESP. So this covers all bases. So they've got everything from your carp fishing to the likes of your PVA bag systems, all your lines that you need for your different lines, different pound lines, different braids. Yeah.
So what's all the...
So all this, so you've got Guru, which they cover match fishing or feeder fishing, which is your method feeders just on the right.
Okay.
So obviously these are the end rigs to go on the end of them. Right. It's just that you're able to put a banded pellet right in the middle of all your mix. Okay. So you'll be able to go from there. Right, okay. And then you've got all your bait and needle systems for putting your boilies and everything that we've shown before on the end by your hook. All your PVA bags, again, to put all the method mix that we've seen before. Okay. You can put them all in there. Yes. And then you've got Corda, which cover all your end tackle of what you'd need possibly. All different styles of hooks, rigs, different setups for different types of fishing. So you've got all like your pop-up systems, your PVA bag systems, your zig systems for when it gets obviously a bit warm. Styles of rods as well. So you've got from price ranges from low budget to your higher budget.
What are we starting at?
So you're looking around, so some of the rods here so on the lower side for like your feeder rods are about $24.99. Okay, right. Obviously ranging up as they go up in different types, different carbon fibres, different styles, different lengths. Yeah. So they go all the way up to about £125. So from 25? So from 25 up to 125. Yeah. Okay. And then you've got all your bait buckets when you're making your big mixes up. Yeah. So if you wanted to throw a load of stuff in, load of different liquids, you can use obviously these buckets in different sizes to get what you want out of it. Okay. Yeah. So you were saying you've got... Yeah, so you've got like your sea fishing reels, then you've got your different styles of reels, so you've got your profilers, you've got your carp runners, so your bait runners, you've got all your Mavers and your Shimano's, and obviously they range from about $9.99 upwards to $170.
These look proper. This one looks,
we got the reds and the blues in, So obviously with us being in Liverpool, you've got your Everton colours and you've got your Liverpool colour,
Yeah, excellent. All right, and so you were saying also that you're doing some stuff with some charities and stuff?
There's a place that go around with the homeless and they help the homeless out, so they'll take like the likes of clothing. We've been donated rods before by obviously general public, and we've gave them out to the fellas who organise, obviously helping the homeless out, getting them off the streets. They're out fishing and they're being part of a community then.
Perfect, all right. Right, everyone. I hope you enjoy the content. So I'm just going to speak to Dan, and you know, he can kind of tell you how to get in contact. Obviously, we know where.
Yeah, we're on 20 County Road, or you can get in contact through Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, all on Pete's Tackle Box.
Right, guys. So see you down here. Come and see Dan. He's the man, and he will sort you out. You don't need to travel miles and miles out to get your tackle anymore. You can get it right here. All you fisher women and fishermen, come down here. You've got everything you need right here at 20 County Road. Right, I hope you enjoy the content. Like, share and subscribe. Let's keep bigging up L4. Let's keep bigging up Liverpool. You know, there's a lot of positives to be had in this city. Let's keep focusing on that. Let's keep encouraging people to open up businesses just like Pete's Tackle Shop and get this area popping. All right, I hope you enjoy the content. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, baby.